Hey, what's up guys? So I figured while I was doing my my 5-speed swap, I have to replace my parking brake cables. I figured I would just do a little video to show you guys how to see if we can get this set up. How to replace the parking brake cables if you have to do it on your E30. So I have an 89 325i sedan. Like I said, doing the 5-speed swap, but I don't want to have no e-brake, so I'm replacing the e-brake cables. And I've already pulled them out of the car, but I just wanted to show you guys just in case you didn't know or whatever, like I didn't really know, so I just wanted to do this for like a video reference. But as you can see, this is what's left of my parking brake cable since the previous owners decided to fucking cut them off because they didn't work anymore or whatever, or they adjusted them all the way out and they didn't work anymore or whatever, I don't know. But take you inside here. Let me get my light down here. I wasn't gonna do this this little episode, but I figured, I might as well, since I'm already here and maybe some people need some help doing this. But let's get the cable back. Anyways, if you could see down here, let me see if I can get focused here. If you could see down in here, right down here where my finger is, this is still the sheathing part from this other cable I took out, but there are two tubes. They start from here on each side, and then they run through the trans tunnel, and then they come out. I'll show you down there in a minute, but they come out, and they pretty much just have the cables come from the rear, then they go through the tubes, and then they come up, and then obviously they go in here, and this is a little squared off or whatever so it could fit in there right. And then you have your little nuts right here that go on it, and this is for your adjustment obviously. But obviously the previous owner decided to cut them for some stupid reason, so I'm replacing them. But they pretty much just come up here, you take the nuts off, your two little nuts, take those off, and then obviously if yours aren't cut like mine are, you're going to have to do it the right way and pull the cable from the bottom after you deassemble it or disassemble it from the back of the rear brakes obviously, and all that good stuff. And my stuff is not connected like I said, so I'm pretty much just showing you guys how to do the cables and stuff. I'm not showing you how to detach all of the parking brake stuff because I don't have mine in the mail yet. But I'm gonna go take a look under here. All right, let's see if I can get under here. All right, now you got the cable right here. All right, also now once you take those off, you can pretty much just pull the cable straight out of this this little channel. Sometimes if yours gets stuck, you could throw some penetrating oil in there or whatever to kind of break them loose, and then pull them straight out. And I'll show you guys the cables here in a minute. But the parking brake cable comes back here to the CV axle. Under the CV axle, I believe this is the cable. Like I said, they cut it, so it goes in there. You just have to disconnect it from there. Of course, you'll have to have the wheel off and everything, so you can disconnect the stuff from the inside of the hub. But after you get all that done, you can just pull the thing straight out of that tube, that channel up there, and pull it straight out. I'll get my new cable up here and I'll show you guys what the cable looks like, if you guys don't have them yet or whatever. But this is the side that goes on the hub obviously, and then this hooks up to all the adjuster stuff and everything in the back hub. And then this side, as you can see, it's tapered right here. This little tapered part of the fitting obviously goes in that channel that I just showed you guys, and it just slides in there. Then this goes all the way up into the inside of the car, and then you have your little threaded part where you thread your nut on there so you can do your adjustments. And like I said, this is the sheathing I have to get out. It's pretty much just like a plastic coating on top of this wire. It's like just like any kind of other cable wire, and it kind of just protects it from rusting or whatever, and keeps it clean inside the channel so it doesn't rust out the cable and then premature break. But anyways, that's pretty much how you do it. It's pretty easy. I just wanted to throw this little video up while I'm doing the process, just because I figured out how to do it, and it's a lot easier than I thought it was, because I was a little intimidated because I thought that you would have to drop the tank, because I thought the tubes were under the tank. But thankfully BMW designed them so they go past the tank. So it's pretty much all you do is you just take those two nuts off, and then you should be able to just pull the cable all the way out from the channels itself. Like I said, I didn't get to do that because they pretty much just cut it right at the channel and just cut the whole wire off, because like I said, it didn't work or whatever, and it's never worked the entire time I've had the car. And I'm doing a 5-speed swap, so I want to have an e-brake. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to show you guys a little quick how-to, and just tell you that it's a pretty easy process, honestly, having the time to do it right now, because I thought it would be a lot harder than it actually is, but it doesn't really take too long. I think the most time consuming part is just going to be getting the stuff apart on your rear wheels and getting the cable actually free from the hub, because I know a lot of them are like rusted or corroded on there because they're original. So anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. If you want to check out my other content on the channel, I got some more E30 content. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff right now to it. I just wanted to, like I said, throw this video up just for anybody who wanted to do this and wanted a visual of how to do it and what they're going to run into when they're doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these new e-brake cables and put my nuts back on there and adjust them after the car's on the ground, and pretty much good to go. Brand new e-brake cables. If you want, I'll leave down a couple links at the bottom of the video of some places to buy some, because I bought mine from Pelican Parts, and there's like 2 or 3 different brands, like the BMW ones, or there's an ATE one, and then another brand. But alright, before this video is over, I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like finished. Let's get the light over here again. But we got the cables on there. Obviously these are adjustable. They have a little slit right here in the middle, so you can hold like a flathead screwdriver or whatever to be able to tighten them up, because obviously they're just going to twist if you try to turn the nuts, because they got tension on them. But I'm going to show you the rear also. Got both cables coming out the back. So like I said, they just fit directly in those channels. Like I said, the tapered part just goes directly in the channel, fits in tight. Then you just have one on each side. So pretty simple process. It's a lot more simple than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a real hassle. Could have done this years ago, but like I said, pretty easy process. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Be sure to check out my other videos on the E30, and see you guys in the next video.